I quit my job to help you quit yours. And for whatever reason you are on this website, however you got here, I'm super excited for what that means and potentially what that could mean for our future. So first of all, I just need to go over 2 items of business, let's call them. Number 1, I owe the credit for that name to my fiance. And I think she did a really good job, though, of capturing the brand I'm going for here. I am trying to disrupt the corporate environment, the kind of what I think is currently a pretty toxic environment, and try to empower people more to get out on their own, create something of real value, a real business that they can both have an impact on other people in a positive way, but also create the life that they want, the life they want to live, and the freedom that being an entrepreneur gives versus being an employee where I felt like I was chained to a desk, right? Okay, the second order of business is just that this is a very informal video, and I want you to know that if you take courses from me or any of the other stuff you can learn from me, it gets a little more formal, and it's really going to be about learning and being educated on the things that you need to know to run a successful business, successful knowledge business, as I call it in this sense. All right, so now that we've gotten those out of the way, why don't we get into what you can do here? I know it's going to be a little overwhelming, so I'm going to make it really easy. First, I'm going to go over everything that you can see on this site and everything that my business is trying to accomplish. And then second, I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. So don't worry about being overwhelmed. Number 1, you can see below and you can see on this page, get a free copy of my book. Okay, I'm really excited about this book that I published. And it basically goes over how to plan a business, how to plan specifically what I call a knowledge business, which is taking knowledge that's already in your head from something that you've done in your life, whether it's a hobby, the job you've been working at, some passion of yours, and turning that into a business that actually gets avid fans wanting to learn from you, okay? And that's exactly what I'm trying to develop here, is avid fans who want to learn how to do this. So grab a free copy of the book. It talks a lot about planning, and it'll do a good job of shaping what you're going to be working with, okay? Second thing on the page you'll see, you can go to a webinar, and that's going to give you it's a high-level view, but it gets into some of the nitty-gritty nuts and bolts of exactly the kind of products that your business would create. So if the book is a little higher level of how to plan this thing, the webinar is going to show you, and it's just a replay of a webinar, it's going to show you much more the nuts and bolts of what to do and how you're going to build this business, why your products are going to be valuable, why people are going to want them, okay? Then you're going to go ahead and see that there's a community that I'm building, and I'll be upfront, this is a closed community, but it is open, I should say, to all the people in my membership. And this is the absolute hands-down focus of my business. I am trying to create a community of people who are trying to do exactly what I just said, right? Create their own lives, one of impact, passion, value, freedom, all those things, right? And I'm trying to create this community because once you get a group of people together who are like-minded with the same cause, I guess you could call it, there's almost no stopping you, right? So I want to build a membership, and if you jump in that membership, that's where the real goal of this business is going to be. Okay, I won't get into the details. You can learn more about all the details on this by clicking through. But the other 2 things that I focus on are boot camps and one-on-one coaching. I call my inner circle. So the boot camp is basically a group environment, but is a scheduled it can vary, but it's a scheduled course of a few weeks where we go over something very specific and you have a very specific goal that you will accomplish at the end. That's really great because you have that group dynamic, but you also get some one-on-one review and coaching from me, okay? The inner circle is kind of the next level. It's at the top, and that's a one-on-one coaching, basically what my customer wants, my customer gets. The pace, the subject matter, whatever, that's how we do it, okay? But that's kind of a progression in the value that I can add to you in developing a knowledge business. So you don't need to start out with that inner circle. In fact, I recommend you don't. So I told you I would let you know exactly what to do. Here's what you're going to do. Click the button, get a free copy of my book. I hope you enjoy it. Watch the webinar, see if this knowledge business has any interest to you. If you are at all interested in moving out of the corporate environment and creating your own business around something that is on the cutting edge of today's available e-learning market, basically. Okay? And number 3, become a member. It's not hard. The amount you will get from it is so much. You will get so much value from being a member and joining this group of people. Okay? Like I said, I'm super excited for what our future could hold, and I look forward to anything you need from me. Just let me know. Contact us, comment, do whatever you can to get me to help you. I quit my job to help you quit yours. All right? I'll see you next time.